If you're at all concerned about being able to make your bills in the midst of this coronavirus nightmare, I want you to listen up. We're going to be talking about the biggest bill for most people that are homeowners, their mortgage, and what you want to know about how to get a forbearance or deferment to be able to not have to pay it right now. In a second, we're going to hear from the top consultant for loan modifications here in Nevada, and happens to be my wife. Back in 2008, when the mortgage crisis happened, it hit Las Vegas the hardest. And Venza, my wife, was the consultant for the top mortgage compromise company and actually even helped write the Nevada revised statutes, the laws that govern this whole industry.
We've paved our own road, living on our own terms, and despite overcoming massive hurdles, now we're traveling the world making millions, designing and biohacking every single day to get the most out of life, and you can too. We are the Modern Prophets, and we welcome you to the Modern Prophets Academy.
All right. Thank you so much to my wonderful husband, Dylan, for that introduction. Love you so much, Dylan. Okay. So today I have 3 tips for you guys in how to navigate through this financial crisis that we're seeing, all across the country, as well as all across the world. There are millions upon millions of people being affected by this financially. So I have 3 tips for you. My number 1 tip is act sooner rather than later. Last week, I actually reached out to just one of our mortgage service providers for a loan that we have, and they finally called me back today. 7 days later. It took 7 days of me calling consistently, being hung up on, being transferred, just to find out what they may be offering people that are getting hit financially and that are going to have a hard time paying their mortgages. So act sooner rather than later. Don't wait till the first of the month. Right now, we are at March 19th. Don't wait till the 29th. They are going to be so much more inundated with calls, and it will be very, very stressful. And, sometimes I was calling and it would just go to a rapid busy signal. And this is, a phone number that I, in the past, have easily been able to get a hold of someone within 20 minutes. And it took 7 days. So act sooner rather than later. Okay. My second tip is don't be afraid. Just initiate the conversation. Creditors, mortgage companies, they understand that most of the U.S. lives paycheck to paycheck and does not have a huge amount of savings. So start having those conversations now. How I would have the conversation is I would call someone, say it's Discover Card or Capital One, and just say, what kind of resources do you have for people that are being affected by this? Here in Las Vegas, we are hit really, really hard by this. Like literally last night, the Bellagio had no lights on. They turned their power off. This has never happened in Las Vegas since Las Vegas came into its inception. This is crazy. This is a huge, huge crisis, and lenders and credit bureaus or agencies, and credit cards are going to be lenient with you. So start having those conversations now. Start initiate them. Ask them how many payments can you defer. Ask them whatever you need to ask them in order to start having those conversations sooner rather than later. Which brings me to my third point. If you think you're going to need assistance for 1 month, ask for 3. If you think you're going to need assistance in forbearance of payments for 3 months, ask for 6. Ask for more than what you feel like you need right now. Because the truth is, we're on a 30-day lockdown. In a lot of situations, businesses are closed. Non-essential businesses are closed here in Las Vegas for the next 30 days. We don't know how long that's going to last. So if you're talking to your lender and you say, I am not comfortable that I can make my April's payment, tell them that you may need up to 3 months. Okay? So ask for more than what you feel like you need right now. And at the end of the day, this too shall pass, guys. This is not the first time that our world has seen a pandemic or a virus. The Spanish flu took out anywhere from, depending on who you or where you read, 20 to 50 million. Some people think it was actually 100 million people died from the Spanish flu. Now, obviously, we have a lot more resources than they had in the early 1900s to stop things like this. And this should be taken very, very seriously too. So stay ahead of the game, stay healthy, stay happy. And at the end of the day, remember everyone, this too shall pass too. You can find us on YouTube, Modern Profits Academy. The focus of our channel is health, wealth, and relationships. Much love to all of you. Stay safe.
If you liked this video, make sure to do a like and a share. We are also going to be responding to comments, and we will build a small mini course around this based on the comments and questions that you give us in the comments below.